Hey, what's up everybody? Working on my layout again here. I've basically got a double pole, double throw switch here. I'm going to be wiring a reverse loop, and I was going to show you guys how to do that. What I'm going to do, or what I've done, I've crimped on some ring terminals onto my track bus, and I am going to connect the track bus to the center contacts on the switch here. And that's the power that's going out to the track. You probably do not want to use an impact driver to do this. I did not have a screwdriver out in my shed, and I was too lazy to walk to my garage to get one. So I'm doing it with an impact driver. But you run a risk of stripping out those terminals if you're not careful. So now I've got my track bus connected. The next thing I'm going to do is connect my jumpers and power cable to one side of this, and here. Actually, I'm just going to attach the jumper to this side and do the same thing to the opposite side. Now you don't have to use crimp terminals and ring terminals, but you could solder this. But for my purpose, I have 12 gauge feeder wires. I'm going to go ahead and use some screw terminals. I think it's a little bit more robust. I didn't make my jumpers long enough to go from my terminal block to where I was connecting this here, so I had to remove them. So next thing I'm going to do is connect to the last point here. I don't lose my screws. I'm going to connect the power supply and one of these jumpers that I'm crossing over so I can reverse the current flow to the track with the switch on all the track sections except for the reverse loop, which is electrically isolated with plastic rail joiners. So this will allow me to drive the locomotive onto the reverse loop, switch the polarity of the rest of the track so that when the locomotive exits the reverse loop, it will be heading the right direction. And that right there, double pole, double throw switch, wired up for a reverse loop. We'll get it installed and tested out here. Thanks for watching.